30-minute flow. And so, yeah, welcome to the life of being imperfect. A great way to start. Let's start in downward facing dog. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll do once on A. So bend your knees, look forward, and then jump forward, halfway lift, forward fold, extend it, mountain. Breathe in, look up, stretch up, and then fold forward. Halfway lift, and then hands to the mat for plank pose, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in, shoulders in to their socket, bend your knees, look forward, float forward, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Stay in your chair, and then fold forward, halfway lift, chaturanga, plank, low plank, upward facing dog. Look at upward facing dog, look up, and downward facing dog. Warrior one, right hand side, right foot, right hand, hands to the ceiling, look up, and forward fold. Hands to the mat, plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left hand side, left foot, left hand, hands to the ceiling, and then hands to the mat. Plank pose, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Aha. Lift your right leg to the sky, open the right knee, and then flip your dog. Push your hips towards the sky, looking up. Ujjayi. Come into side plank right from here. You can bend the left knee, look towards your right hand, bend that right foot, and then bring the right foot down for crescent lunge, right hand side, hands to the ceiling, look up, bend backwards, make sure your left knee is like active, your left thigh is active, look up and back. Hands to heart center, twist to the right, left elbow, left, right knee, look up, extend, and come into warrior two. Breathe in, extended side angle, right elbow, right hip, right knee, left hand up. Bring your hips down. Warrior two. Hips are down, extended side angle. Hands to the ceiling for crescent lunge. Twist on the, bring your left heel up. You're on the ball of your left foot. Look up and back. And then bend your knee. Hands are sticking forward and come into warrior three. Lift the left leg. Pulling in. Ujjayi. Crescent lunge. Hands to the ceiling. Ujjayi. Bend the left knee, warrior three. Maybe wobbly, maybe not. Perfect. It's totally imperfect. Lift the left leg up and crescent lunge. Hands to the sky. Warrior three. Accepting whatever comes. Lift the left leg up. Stretch your hands forward. Crescent lunge. Ujjayi. Warrior three. Great balancing pose here. Ujjayi. Kick that right leg up. Lift the arms up. Crescent lunge. Hands to the mat. Plank pose. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Aha. Left leg to the sky. Open the left knee. Flip your dog. Ujjayi. Side plank. Ujjayi. Bring your right foot forward. Crescent lunge on the left. Hands to the sky. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Lengthen. Warrior two. Ujjayi. Side extended side angle. Left elbow, left knee. Bring your hips down. Warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. Look towards your right hand. Warrior two. Crescent lunge, pivot on your right foot, hands to the ceiling. Look up. Bend your right knee, come into warrior three. Kick that right leg up. Extend the arms forward, breathe in. Expand your chest and upper back, and crescent lunge on the exhale. Inhale, look up and back. Exhale, warrior three. Kick that right leg up. Crescent lunge. And continue this using your breath. Using your breath as a guide. Exhale, warrior three. Take one breath in warrior three. And then crescent lunge. Inhale, warrior three. Take one breath here. Exhale here. Crescent lunge. And warrior three. Be imperfect here. And crescent lunge. And warrior three. Lift the right leg up. Lift the arms up. Take two breaths here. Breathe in. Expand your chest and upper back. Bring your right hip down. And mountain pose. Hands by your side. Extended mountain, hands to the ceiling. And dancer. Right elbow, right hip. Right palm towards the sky. Bend your right knee. And go into dancer. Ujjayi. Breathing in. And breathing out. Ujjayi. Yeah, who said you had to do yoga for 1 hour? Maybe it's 20 minutes today. Maybe it's 30 minutes. Maybe it's 2 hours. Who defined that? And release. Dancer left or on the other side. Hands to the ceiling. Left elbow, left hip. Reach for the inside that right left foot. And you'll keep go. Totally being imperfect. Practicing no matter what. And accepting it. Accepting that we can do what we can do. And that's what we have today. What a perfect title. And release. Hands by your side. Airplane, right hand side. Bring your right leg forward and start back. Kick it back. Lift it up. Bring your right hip down. Lift your arms. Lift your leg. Breathe in. Bring your hands to heart center. Extend your arms forward. Warrior three. Hands to heart center. Airplane. Kick that right leg up. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Extend your arms forward. Warrior three. Hands to heart center. Airplane. Ujjayi. Mountain pose. Let that go. Shake that off. Airplane on the other side. Extend the left leg back. Kick it up. Bring your left hip down. Lift the left leg. Hands to heart center. Extend your arms forward. Hands to heart center. Airplane. Hands to heart center. Warrior 3. Kick the left leg up. Hands to heart center. Airplane. One more. Hands to heart center. Warrior 3. Kick up. Arms up. And mountain pose. Release. Ujjayi. Breathe in. Shoulders into their socket. Ujjayi. Airplane on the right. Kick the right leg back. Lift the right leg up. Hands to heart center. And then half moon. Left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Look at your right hand. Ujjayi. Open the chest. Back into airplane. Ujjayi. Mountain pose. Set that up. Airplane on the left. Bring your shoulder into their sockets. Bring your shoulder blades together. Expand the chest and upper back. Lift the left leg back. Kick it back and up. Hands to heart center and half moon. Ujjayi. Looking at the left hand towards the sky. Breathing in. And maybe even perfect. Yeah. I'm certainly not the perfect yogi. But what is this perfect yogi in Lululemon pants? What is it that we thrive for? Airplane. And release. Ujjayi. Standing leg raise on your right. Hands to your hips. Bend your right knee, bring it into the chest. Squeeze into the chest. Straighten out your right leg, and you can reach for the inside of the big toe with your two piece fingers. Breathing in. And then bring your leg to the right and gaze to the left. Ujjayi. Right leg forward. Release the foot. Keep the leg up. And then bring your hands to the sky. Kick the right foot up. Kick it up for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knee to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze and release. Shake that off. Hands to your hips. Standing leg raise on the left. Breathe in. Bring your knee to your chest. Give it a squeeze. Flex your toes. Straighten out the left leg. You could reach for the inside of the foot, the piece finger with your, the two piece fingers. And then bring it to the left, gaze to the right. Ujjayi. Left leg forward. Release the foot, hands to the sky, and kick it for 1. Kick it up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release, mountain pose. Take a small step with your right foot. Namaste, your hands in the back, and fold forward. Namaste, front facing, forward fold. Bring your left hip back. Ujjayi. Lift the front toes. Release the ripples in your back of your neck. Make you micro bend the left knee here. You go deeper. Ujjayi. Lift the toes. Ujjayi. Just breathing into this pose. Releasing. Being conscious of where the resistance is in your back, your leg, and just accepting it, not forcing it. Just being observation of it and letting it go. Using the exhale to let go of the thought of the meaning that you give to this imperfection. Imperfection in nature doesn't exist. It's a construct of man. And come on up, and feet together, and then bring your left foot back. Namaste, front facing, forward fold on the other side, and go. Think about that for a second. There's no imperfection in nature. Everything's perfect. Yet there's no 2 leaves of a maple tree that are the same. There's no 2 cats that are the same. They're all perfect. It's balance, it's equanimity. So we make this, like we made up this thought. The power of the human being is that we have the power of thought, the power to choose the thought. That's the difference. We have the power to create or to destroy, depending on how we see the thought. And if it's imperfect, think of it as not a great thing to see. Instead of just accepting, bring your right hip back, lift the toes, fold forward. Ujjayi. Breathing in. Bring your hip back. Ujjayi. Ujjayi. Observe where the resistance is and let it go to fold even further in. It's great. It's all right. Focusing on the foundation and release both feet forward, extended mountain, and fold forward. Halfway lift and chaturanga, plank pose, and low plank, upward facing dog, and come to sit on your heels. Will do camel. Stand on your knees, hands in your imaginary jean pocket, and push your hips forward and look back. Ujjayi. Reaching for your heels, maybe. Breathing in, pushing forward. Push your hips forward. Breathing in. Look for the resistance here as an indication that you have stored some imperfection in your body as a thought. As a thought. As a way of being. As a resistance to the changes that are happening in life. Yeah, that's what we see as imperfection. We see the imperfection in our lives as a way for us not to be able to survive the future, yeah, of our lives. Push the hips forward. Ujjayi. And release. Come to sit on your heels, palms on your thighs, facing down to ground today. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Grounding on what's real. Grounding on what is real today. Who you are today. What's available today. And it may not be fair, and it may not be perfect, and it may not be justice, and it may not be perfect. But it's a place to start. Come to sit and then lean back. Reach for the inside of your knee with your two hands and then lean back. Bring your shoulder blades together and then lift your legs up. We'll do boat pose. You can release the knees. Reach your hands on the side. Flick your toes towards the nose. Shoulder blades together. Lift the legs a little higher. You can use your hands to maybe lift them a little higher. Breathe in, open the chest, open the arms. Bring your hands together. Bring them to the right, and then to the center, and then to the left. Breathe in, and then to center. Breathe out. Breathe in to the right, and then to the center on the exhale. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Exhale to the right. And the center, stay there. Extend your arms. Look up. Lift the legs up. And release knees to your chest. Yeah, give yourself a squeeze. Ujjayi. Bend your right knee and bring your left leg back for a half pigeon on the right-hand side. Go on the ball of your left foot and come on your elbows around a block. And look towards the resistance here. Maybe you bring your right glutes down towards the mat a little more, pulling it back. Maybe you pull your chest forward. Look, and then there's a resistance that shouldn't be, like there's danger, right? Like if your knee is hurting, like inside the joint, yeah, you have to back away from that. Yeah, that's your body telling you something. And before you can cross that, you have to release the thoughts about that. Whatever that pain is telling you. Ujjayi, bring your hips back. And then switch legs. Ujjayi. Consider that your imperfection or your uniqueness are the things that make you who you are. Consider that it's the acceptance that you can see the power of that imperfection into becoming who you need to be. Now, I know this is not what society will tell you. They'll tell you you have faults. You're ADHD, you're timid, you're anxiety, you're shy, you're an introvert, you're an extrovert, you speak too much, you're too much, you're too little, you're too small, you're too tall, you're too old, you're too young, you're a man, you're a woman, you're gay, you're white, you're black, yeah, these are all imperfections, and society tells you that you can't because you're imperfect. And release. Spread your legs wide. Come to sit. And we'll do forward fold here, wide-legged, seated, wide-legged forward fold. Pull your hands forward. Stretch up. And I know it's only 30 minutes, so we spent less time doing different things, but we did every sequence that the body needs, every sequence that the body needs to build muscle, to build presence. I know we didn't, it's just the practice of doing it, no matter what, doing it, no matter the imperfections. And today, because of some things that happens, we only had 30 minutes. Yeah, it is what it is. And, I don't want to make it what it's not. It's not an excuse not to do it. Folding forward, maybe pulling your fingers a little bit higher, forward, a little bit more forward, pulling forward. Yeah, we tend to make it what it's not. We tend to make our imperfection what it's not. Reasons to not do something. Reason to stop doing something. If you're the observer of that thought, Darwin, you're like Einstein, Michelangelo, they all figured out that the way to become a master at something is to be the observer of the thought in order to see that you're coming up with reasons. And release. And then we'll do an inversion. I'm going to do a shoulder stand. You can do the inversion of choice. Bring your feet to the sky. Just for a few seconds, maybe a half a minute. Ujjayi. Bring your toes towards the nose. Ujjayi. And then maybe bring your toes towards the top of the mat. Just a deep stretch here on top of your head. And come to lie on your back, knees to your chest, give yourself a squeeze, roll side to side. And then bring your knees to the right, gaze to the left, supine twist. Ujjayi. I will leave you in 26 breaths of Shavasana. When you're done, just write in your journal, what are the imperfections that make me unique, that make me who I am? And it's the combination of all these imperfections that lie your uniqueness, your power, your impact. Switch to the other side. Ujjayi. Just being in the asana, being in the flow today. No matter what happens, there's no reason to not do what you meant to be doing. Knees to your chest, give yourself a squeeze, forehead to your knees, and Shavasana. Hands by your side. Take a deep breath in. Ah. Ujjayi. Breathe in and breathe out. Focus on the breath.